Welcome. This is a quick educational overview of Google Forms 2016. When you navigate to Google Forms, you have two choices. You can create a blank form, or you can use several of the templates that have just been added to Forms. I'm going to go ahead and start with a blank form. Upon opening your blank form, you're going to want to give it a title. Below that, you can add a description. The description could include all of the reasoning for filling out this form and how you're going to use the information. However, this is optional. By selecting where it says Untitled Form, after adding a title, it will automatically title it for me. Now I can go about creating my questions. I place my question here, and then I have a choice. What kind of question is this? Is it a short answer, 150 characters or less in the response? Is it a long answer with 850 characters in the response? Is it multiple choice? Multiple choice is one answer can be selected at a time. Check boxes allow you to have multiple answers checked at one time. A drop-down means that I have pre-populated questions and answers, and you just select from the drop-down. I have a linear scale. This would be a scale from 1 to 10, 1 to 5. You set it and tell it what it's going to do. I have multiple grids, so I'm going to have, in this case, I'm going to add what's in row 1 and what's in row 2 and what's in column 1 or 2, and I'm going to be able to move from there. I have the date and the time, which are very explanatory. Once I'm done with a question, I can choose if I want it to be a required question or not. I'm going to change this back to multiple choice, and I can make it required or not. I can also come over here and I can add a description. A description would be help text to further explain what I'm asking for in the question. I can also do data validation. So if I was asking for a short answer, I could change this and I could do data validation. And I say, I'm really looking for text that contains an email address. If they don't put in an email address with the @ symbol and a domain, it will not accept it as an answer. Once I'm done with this question, I have another choice. I can add more questions. I can add a title or a description. So I might have my form broken up into similar chunks. I can add an image, and then it opens up my different ways to add an image. And so let's go ahead and put in a nice cat today. And this would place the cat into my form. I cannot add a question to it. However, I can add a question right below it. I can also add video, and this is going to be YouTube. So let's see if we can find a cat video. And we can select a cat video here, and it would also embed it into my form. And then I can decide, do I want it to be centered? Do I want to add a title to it? What would I like to do with this video? I can also caption the video and add some more information. I can add a section, and by adding a section, it breaks it into multiple pages. This is helpful when asking somebody a multiple choice question. So let's go on up here and we're going to add a multiple choice question. And they're going to have two options. And based on their answer, we are going to have them go to different questions. By adding a new page, I can send the people that select option 1 to page 2, and the people that select option 2 are just done with the form. This is very helpful for selecting groups of people or to just get the specific information using this branch logic. Furthermore, I have options to select add-ons. These are special programs that can enhance the Google Forms. I can change the color or theme. So I have color choices here, and if I select this little image icon, I have themes. So we can make it jelly beans. Just makes the top a little more professional looking and fun. Once I'm ready to start sending this to people, I want to do a preview. First, I'm going to select the preview and it's going to open up a new window. This is what my form would look like to other people as they fill it out. I can even test my form. So remember, we wanted it to be an email address. And then I can select pieces here. And I'm able to submit. This is really nice because I can test my form before I'm giving it to others. I can now go back into the form and I can see my responses. This is going to be a summary of responses. It's going to add all the things together. Or I can see an individual one, so I can see who filled out which one. And then I also have the option to look at it in a spreadsheet view, which is really helpful in the classroom. My settings window lets me restrict it to only my classroom, or it can be opened up for parents. I can also let people know what they can do with this, so they can edit their responses or they can see a summary of the answers. In the presentation, I can show a link for more. I can customize my "you're done with this form" message. I could put a progress bar, or I could shuffle the questions. Now in 2016, we have this wonderful feature called quizzes. So I could turn this into a quiz. I could release the grades to my students immediately if I've set it up the correct way. And I can select that they can see missed questions, correct answers, and how many points they missed as well. Once I've played with my settings and I've done all of my themes and made sure everything's perfect, now I'm ready to send it to the individuals who I want to see this. When I click the button send, I could send it via email really quickly. I can even include the form directly into the message. It won't be cute, but they can still fill it out and never have to open a new page. I could do it as a link, so I could add this link to Classroom or to my website. I could embed it directly into my website so that it looks very nice and professional, and people and students can fill it out right there. This is the quick overview of Google Forms 2016. Thank you.